Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're back after a 2-week hiatus, not because we were drained, but because things happened. And that's all I'm going to say. We're going to continue. The adventure of the blossoming attorney. Now, let's get started. This is technically game 2, so I don't know if this is going to be like a tutorial-ish case. But, yeah. So if Explodes is going to be busy printing more stuff with filament, we'll probably have the voice of what's her name, Sasato, be done through Ben over here. All right. I think I was voicing this guy way back when. I forgot what voice I gave him, so here goes nothing.
Oh, good, you're here. It doesn't do for a lawyer to be late.
Yes, Ohio gozaimasu.
I hardly
full weave
recognize
here.
you. You kind of fine figure, Counsel.
For those that don't know, you'll see the outfit soon enough, but
But you look as white as a sheet, and those wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either.
oh dear. Truth is, I'm so incredibly nervous. I feel utterly nauseated. I almost wish that I'd never been born. Okay.
Goodness, I knew I shouldn't have raised you off yaoi books.
It was him. No, he would have been busy all day, so she was stuck in the library, and she discovered it by herself. I knew I should have parented you better.
Goodness, not that sort of thing a father hopes to hear from his daughter, I must say.
Yujin Mikotoba, professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. A man who, earlier in his life, traveled to Great Britain to study the latest advances in forensic medical science. And of course, my brilliant father.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Hey,
her.
Kermit.
Oh.
I don't know who she is.
She has I want to avoid saying she looks like Dragon Ball Super Vidal, but the problem is Dragon Ball Super Vidal, in all actuality, when you cut it down to, it's a very common Asian haircut.
Yeah, just, straightened hair, making sure it's nice, have a headband in it. Nothing too wild or curly.
Yeah, it's just very sexy. Anyway. Okay. I'm assuming this is the person we're going to be defending. So give me, and let's see, because Explode's not here yet. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Would I be correct in thinking that you're here to be my lawyer in court today?
Like, oh my god. Yes, that's right, miss.
And this is the time I close the door because my mom is going to be like, why are you sounding like that? I feel like I'm voice acting.
You can just say you're doing a role play. That's even weirder.
It's like, what type of kinky role play we're dealing with? Well,
all right. Here's your direction.
I want to thank you for agreeing to representing me. I swear on my life, it's a complete fabrication. The whole thing.
Ray Membami, born the same year as I, and my greatest friend.
Oh no, we're getting some deep lore here. That means that she is also... Huh?
She's going to die. Being friends with the main character means you're dead. Though, unusual for a woman in our time, she works at the university research laboratory, helping my father. And sadly, she's the defendant in today's trial. Ooh, against Pain, right? Or not Pain?
Ouchie.
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 Ouchie, I'm in pain.
Before that happens, I'm just gonna get something started.
Darn you, Explodes! I'm stuck with the Valley Girl. The Valley Asian girl.
I mean, I could try to make it sound more like this if you want.
No, that just sounds like Pearl grown up.
A stereotype.
All right.
No, because this is more Pearl. You love my Pearl. Anyways,
Okay, did you say that already?
accused of committing a truly awful murder.
All right, so I think this is where we give the voice acting role back to Explodes, because he was Sasato.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
No, I said I said before we get to pain.
Oh.
Just give me five.
Are you feeling all right? Since we started talking, you seem, well, to have become a little flushed.
Well, being framed for murder would do that for you, honey.
I'm sure Maggie Bird agrees.
Oh my, well, it's just that you look so gallant and dashing,
Nani?
and when I fall under your intense gaze, well, makes me feel rather
No.
bashful.
She went
Oh,
into
no.
the.
She's also read the Yuri books.
She's read the same books, yeah.
Goodness, I don't think she knows that I read Yuri. She hasn't realized who I am. Wait, is that why the outfit change was necessary? Just for this gag?
See, my little plan for the straw is going to work.
Oh, Nani, what do you mean, Professor McToba?
If even your best friend can see through the skies, it can't see through the skies, I think we can relax.
Like, disguise?
Yes. I've never tried dressing this way before, of course, so I wasn't sure how convincing it would be. But this does make me feel a little relieved, as you say, Father.
Like, father? What? Is that like you, Sasato?
I'm so sorry I didn't say something sooner, Ray. It's just that
No, what are you doing? So I'm eating a burrito during this.
I was about to say, I'm like, sounds like you're eating, but okay.
What's going on? What?
Mine.
That varsity uniform, that varsity cap, that varsity cape, and that varsity badge. Look at you. You look for all the world just like a student of the Imperial Yamei University, a male student.
Cross-dressing is part of the power fantasy. I'm so glad you think so.
Have you watched Mulan?
Oh,
Dude, this is
right.
Japan.
Women aren't allowed in the Japanese courts.
Women aren't allowed to watch movies, don't you know?
I know, but I mean, like the first section of the first game.
Yes. And breathe out.
This is your line, dude.
I know. I'm just hearing. I'm hearing background on someone.
A second, and I'll turn that off. Okay.
It means all my preparations have been worthwhile. I woke at 4 this morning to make a start.
But I don't understand. Why are you dressed like that?
Well, you see, I like dressing in men's clothes.
Well, you see, again, I'm back.
Listen,
You
listen,
can stop
honey,
now.
it's called being gay. It's getting popular
It makes me
now.
feel toxic.
The only way she could be permitted in the Supreme Court is
to take your defense in this trial.
So we're literally doing something illegal just to bring justice. Okay.
It's so much illegal. It's more like bending the rules. They're more like guidelines.
My defense.
Never before in my life have I felt so frustrated into this body.
Oh boy, it's one of these commentaries.
Susato?
He's breathing.
Thought this oversensitive or something. Courts in Japan are barred to women. We're not even allowed to step foot into the courtroom. Despite the fact that the laws of the land apply to all people, male and female alike.
He's eating a burrito.
But like women are like forbidden.
Just for today, I'll be leaving my true self at the courtroom door.
Yeah, that's a girl. That a girl.
So that I can act as your lawyer.
Oh, Susato, you'd go for such lengths for me.
Of course, you're my greatest friend.
Look at that, Hollywood. That exists.
And they were friends. And
No,
they
they're
were
not gay, I
roommates.
swear. It's not gay, sis.
I just worry that I shan't be a lawyer you deserve.
Oh, no. I have
I'm the
complete
lawyer.
faith in you.
Hooray.
I really hope I don't have to keep up this voice for very much longer. It's like so strange though. I mean, you're such an accomplished judicial assistant. I just realized this is just my Sonic voice if you got kicked in the balls.
Like you're right.
Yeah, just because you're a woman? What a wretched reason. I mean, why should you be allowed in court? You're so gallant and dashing.
So as long as you look like a man, you can enter the court.
roommates.
And they were childhood friends.
Ray?
Yeah, I want to know. Can you get me like an unreleased novel you're working on? I'm kind of running low.
Please don't look at me like that. Those flushed cheeks and doting eyes.
It's awakening something in me.
Susato,
I'm so sorry. It's just like you really look so dashing.
Yes, you mentioned that once or twice.
It's like the book is coming to real life.
You should be pleased. It means you look convincing as a man.
Damn.
But I don't want to be a tomboy.
Come on, you got the drip, and now you got the automatic riz.
I am pleased, I think. It's certainly helped to bolster my confidence today.
Listen, honey,
So wearing
you
pants
need to
just
be
makes you
out
feel
there.
more
and-
confident.
Listen, honey, you need to be the best man out there possible.
And may the best man win. The woman cross-dressing. I hope I do.
You're managing to put on a brave face for all this, but I can see through it. I've noticed your shoulders are slumped and now you're trembling ever so slightly. And you're
Susato, I'm very serious about the book. You have it with you. You didn't give it to a man, did you?
I kiss the girl and I like it.
You believe me, don't you? I didn't do it. I couldn't have. I mean, murder. This is a stupid voice of mine.
Come on, Sonic.
Of course. You have nothing to worry about. Your conscience is perfectly clean.
You tell him, Susonic. I mean, Susato.
You didn't do it, right?
Well, yes, I did do it. In my head.
All right, if it's just your head, then yeah, we just don't tell them that.
Well, time to go to the sanatorium. Time to wish you goodbye as you go to the crazies. Goodbye.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind of your innocence. Which is why I'll stand by you until the bitter end
How
in
old
this
is she?
trial.
How old? I need to know how old these people are. At
Well,
this
it's
point.
probably been a year, so she might be legal now.
Illegal here in the
Wait, was she
States.
16 or 17?
She was 16.
All right, so then she's not legal.
She's not legal in the States. But she's legal here.
And Europe.
Let's not go that far.
The silence was deafening on that one.
The planet Mars.
Because that's what it means.
Ah, yeah, she's quoting me now. That means like so much to me, Susato.
Covenant, council.
Ja, Court is about to begin. We see the court at once.
Well, you see, the defense, the council, it's being called
You
and
should go at
towards
once,
the court.
If you're late, the judge won't hesitate to pronounce you guilty.
Like, oh. Stand aside.
I don't think I've ever seen her run so fast except for one of my novels.
There, I did the service of putting one of your novels on her desk. She should be there any moment now. Sasato, you certainly surprised your father. You are the manliest looking man my daughter could ever be. I don't know whether to be ashamed or flattered.
But I can
But I
never
think
be
to
as
imagine
manly as him.
Yes, he is a very effeminate boy. How is he doing, by the way?
When I told you to sing Be a Man from Mulan, I didn't know you'd take it this far. Be a man, you must be swift like a phoenix.
That's the other
fly.
country. That's China.
Yeah, we don't deal with those commies here.
We're imperialists.
All right. There was simply no other way. That's all there is to it.
Oh, strong start to the session, guys.
But father,
Oh, dude, when I think of that, I think of CDI Zelda. But father!
You know,
you haven't told her, have you? I mean, I'm right in assuming that Ray doesn't know how it came to this. You know which text?
honey, she's an idiot. You'll be fine. But only worry her. If you found out that no other lawyer would agree to take her case, I didn't want to burden her with that.
Is it true? The reason why every other lawyer is refusing to take the case is because she's...
Yeah, she's kind of a weirdo. She got kicked out of many different manga stores. Always wanted your stuff, but
You're not supposed to say that part out loud.
no, I'm sorry. I was thinking it.
Is it really because
was
of
doing
who
the-
the victim was?
She was doing those shipping wars.
She killed her over a ship.
She killed her over a ship, daughter. And no, I'm not talking about, a relationship ship. We're talking about those anime girl ships.
Wait, you mean the gunship or like
the year
like the
2000?
A steamboat waifu.
Steamboat Willie waifu? It's coming to an NSFW site near you.
Pause. Anyway, as you know, law is in my field, but I'll do what I can to support my student.
Thank you, Father. Especially for not disowning me.
No, don't worry. That's coming after that's coming if you lose.
Now, as long as nobody makes any crazy hijinks and tries to touch your chest in the middle of court, then we should be fine.
She has no chest.
I am Sato. 8 months ago, I accompanied a student of law on his study trip to Great Britain.
I will say though, because Explodes had that one moment where he goes, "It doesn't matter. She's of age anyway." I've appropriately changed my thumbnail making material with her, so you're welcome,
Good.
Explodes. She's big.
Wait, you mean you gave her a chest now? You gave her a chest now?
I must have messed something up for saying that.
Well, no, that makes sense. Now she can store more books.
Yeah, it's not actually.
Oh, that's not boobs. It's just books.
It's just
Very
books.
suspiciously shaped books.
Those aren't curves. She just takes off the top and it's just books fall out all over it. She's flat as a washboard. It's like,
That's a good joke to
I'm
make. Yeah.
impressed. I'm impressed, but disappointed now.
But 2 months ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan.
Okay, so it has not been an entire year. It's been just 2 months. Okay.
Probably still had a birthday,
Keep hoping, Explodes.
unless they're just being that stubborn. But she'd still be 17. How many times have I wished that he were here? I wonder.
Well, how many times have you been to court since then?
Still, I have no choice but to steel myself for the trial ahead. Wish me luck, Naharu-san. You idiots.
That's you. Oh, dude. What happened?
Are you all right, Runo?
Whoa! Like you grew up, little kid.
I tried to match George's little gruffness. More like, are you okay, Runo?
Hmm.
Now, everyone, give me a time to eat my burrito. Deliberate amongst yourselves.
I didn't even just
And the
burrito.
return of the biggest pain in the neck, Ouchie!
So anyways, I said, there's no way a woman is going to be in here. So I kicked him out. That person, the Winston Payne stand-in, I forgot his name.
Ouchie's just talking about how he kicked Dan Hibiki out here.
He was like
Hey.
saying, women are cool. And this guy's like, no, we're lame.
Don't underestimate me. Hooah! Check out this piece of cake.
And then he just kicks him between the legs.
Behold the glory of Psycho!
You know, it'd be funny. It's just at the random thought. It's like, imagine if what's the name of the fat guy from Street Fighter?
30?
Which
Rufus.
one, E Honda or Rufus?
Rufus. Yeah, imagine Rufus being in the courtroom.
Hey, I don't know what the hell I did to deserve this, but I'll make sure you pay!
Just like his evidence is just him claiming that everybody is just is just Ken.
Oh, come on. Anyone could have eaten off that plate. Sir, you literally have pieces of the
I
plate still
have
stuck in your
hardcore
beard and top
evidence
knot.
that this man right here, points at the judge, is secretly Ken. It's like what? It's like where do you get
Like,
this?
And
Sir,
the
I am
judge
neither
just
martial
happened to,
artist.
so happened to dye his beard blonde today.
Indeed. This is your fault, Ken Masters! Not as good as Maul screaming, but it's up there. Wait, Ken Masters, Ken Obi, Ken Masters. Obi-Wan Ken Masters? Man, it's a stretch. Even if the Dark Hado is essentially just the dark side of the Force. Not that many references. Objection, Your Honor. As the great Dan Hibiki attorney will tell you, my Psycho style of prosecution is unparalleled, for behold, I present this! It's a blank sheet of paper. Exactly!
This is why
What's
you
your
never win a
point?
case.
What's your point, counsel? Well, yesterday I had nothing in my hand when I said objection, but today I have something. This
is why
is-
you've never won a case.
I never failed. I just didn't win. But that doesn't mean I won't win yet. I can't tell if your optimism or delusion is far more impressive. But either way, objection denied.
And
Playing hard to get, you see, Your Honor.
and somehow it just jump cuts to not guilty. Shut this
I
man
don't
up.
know how, but he's very convincing somehow.
Shut this man up. Get him out of my
No,
courtroom.
The judge would say non-guilty only because he sees Dan as being so delusional and so pathetic for something like a parking ticket. And although Dan is literally doing everything to try and make it sound like it wasn't his fault, it was his fault. The judge says, "Look, just get out of here. I would rather not have this headache. Please, just go."
You know what? Last thing I want to say on Rufus. Rufus would make a really good call center guy.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You got a what? Look, you have to speak a little bit slower. I'm a little bit large here.
And then it just goes off on 7 tangents.
At the
Oh
end.
no, actually no. Oh gosh. You have to speak up. I'm not wearing pants.
No, there's something down there, all right? But I'm just not specifically wearing pants.
What?
No. Which hotline would this be for? I doubt it's really for customer service, unless it is. Like, what is it for? Amazon customer service?
He's trying to sell like a credit card or something. You know, one of those people that offer you like those limited time.
No, he's a credit card
Membership.
scammer call center.
And
That's what he is.
Somehow he ends up selling the wrong thing.
So
But
I'm
he
gonna
does
need
sell-
you to go to the local Walmart and get me 3 $50 gift cards.
Yeah, just like that. And next thing you're gonna do is that you're gonna send them to that. Send them to the wrong account. What? No! Whose account was that? Ken Masters? Huh, I got $150. I wonder what for.
Curse you, Can Masters!
No. Then Rufus will try to sue him. It's like, wait, you're the reason why I got $150? I mean, I'll pay it back to the person you
I
tried to scam it
scammed
from.
those
No.
people fair and square, and Ken just picks up the money like he needs it. I'm a big man, Your Honor. I need that
I
money
donated
to
it to
eat.
charity.
Well, you should have
Oh, I
donated.
donate to a charity. The bar you frequent.
I need that charity money to go to the Rufus McDonald's Charity Fund. Because, man, am
His
I
name's
hungry.
McDonald?
Oh crap! Is that not a tick on my cat?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm back.
No, I
I'm
mean
back.
really. I gotta get that.
I'm back.
Gotta watch this.
This court is now in session to hear the trial of Ray Mimbami.
The prosecution is fully ready to proceed, Your Excellency.
Okay,
With that
question.
hairstyle, someone thinks that they're a man.
No, like she has a pronounced. I mean, like I'm a guy. Okay, if a woman has a curvature figure, that looks like a woman. That definitely does.
I mean, if they got rid of the shorter bangs on the side there and just made it all long like that, then I'd be convinced. But nah, it looks. We know it's his auto.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold
Just
on.
flushed,
Hold on.
Dot.
Great Ace Attorney. What's this called?
Chronicles.
Resolve? No, it's called Resolve. Hold on. I need to check something out real quick.
You mean besides his auto?
Oh, okay. That explains. That is because of my outfit trickery that I did ahead of time.
All right, show us what it really looks like.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna. Right here. Yeah, this makes sense. So this just makes the entire courtroom look like buffoons.
All right, let me see here.
Where?
In the chat.
Oh. Wow, they really are blind. She looks like a mini M. Bison.
But that looks more convincing as a male compared to what we have.
Yes.
Everybody collectively
Comparatively.
forgot their glasses.
Everybody collectively forgot the glasses, or she has some type of ancient magic that is tied to
No.
this
She has
outfit.
Superman hypno glasses on.
Hit those things on
Her
top
head.
of her head. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Those are the Rangekyo Sharingan glasses. They're still being worked on. Mangekyo Sharingan, I should say.
So the outfit change overwrote the actual outfit she had. Okay, so we're gonna have to put our suspension of disbelief on the side.
No, we gotta make
Yeah.
it worse by constantly calling her manly.
Look. Just like how I made the costume change in Xenoblade look ridiculous but still fun, this one is ridiculous and still fun. And remember, this is Japan. People are blind.
Defense counsel, are you? What is that, a woman? Yes, Your Excellency.
We already.
How did you mistake him for a woman?
I mean, look at that cravat.
Ready.
Ah, yes, counsel. The obvious woman. I mean, man. Your registration details. Your name is
Okay, I thought that said retardo.
Oh God, you
That is
too.
horrible. Don't say that.
I mean, listen, it's just Naruto we're making fun of. It's not
Ryutaro
Inosuke.
Naruto. Is that correct? Oh my goodness. Ryutaro, okay. So she just combined. She combined the alpha male with the Naruto.
Alpha male.
Was that Ryu? Wasn't Ryu? No. She combined Naruto's full name.
Ryunosuke is his name.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it seems like a combination of his first and last name, but then still puts Naruto. That's intriguing.
So- Ryu. You can say anything?
That's Sasato.
It's just
Unless you want me to adopt a new voice for Ryutaro.
Sorry.
No, do the Milan voice.
Can you hear me
I
now?
mean, I'm
Can you hear me
sorry for
now?
making a
Yes,
big
yeah,
mess
yes.
like that.
Can you
No,
hear
those
me now?
damn
Yes, we
characters.
can. We can, Verizon guy.
Sorry?
He changed providers, by the way.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, yes. I had to come up with a suitable male name for you for this little venture. So I'm afraid to say I simply put down the first name that sprung to mind. Well,
My
counsel.
judge did not just hear that.
Yes, that's right. It's totally me and not a made-up name.
That's like saying my name is Guy.
I am Ryutaro, he who has vowed to uphold the pride of the great Naruto clan. Or something.
Are you sure you're not a woman?
Yes, can't you see this cool hat?
It seems Ryutaro needs to consider how better to uphold his manly act first and not overdo it. For those wild white eyes aren't doing you any favors. Just relax and listen.
Like how a man does.
Naruto.
Right in the corner. If
Well-
I'm not mistaken.
If you don't mind, one of you guys needs to either do the Susato voice or the Ouchie, because I fear one of you guys will end up having an issue trying to talk back and forth to each other.
Explodes? I defer to you. What do you want?
I'll do Archie because I won't get to use this voice after this.
Thank you, Asian
Very
man.
true.
Not for the rest of the game.
All right. Then I'll just do my Mulan manly voice almost. Manly urges. Fix things. Cook outdoors.
Wow, what a man. We are impressed. But the name Naruto, Would that perchance be...
You may be thinking of the idiot Ruinosuke Naruhado, currently in Britain as part of his study program. That is,
His cousin.
That's right. He is also an idiot. He's been studying in provinces, but he was called to the capital for this trial. I assure you, in matters of law, his knowledge rivals that of any Tokyo's preeminent lawyers.
Any of them.
What a pitiful situation. Having been rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the curate asked to call in this country boy who is brilliant manly, but still a boy.
How dare you? Sato is every bit as gallant and dashing as any of your Tokyo attorneys.
You idiot!
And I won't have you making fun of her.
Oh boy.
Are you blind? That's clearly a man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
My
sorry.
glasses.
I forgot to take the stupid juice.
That man's got a nice chest. Please be careful, Ray.
What an unrefined tomboy we have here. But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you? His wide, skittish eyes very much suggest that he is not.
I'm as ready as my shoulders are bare. I'm so nervous.
I was gonna say you would think that she wouldn't be as nervous because when Naruhado was at the stage, she wasn't acting like this, but she's under stress because she's doing something illegal, and she's clearly not dressed for it.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that she was always there to give him advice to always reassure someone else. Now she's the one that needs reassurance, and she goes, oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
It's different when you're the one on the spot.
Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand what Naruhodo-san goes through. It's exciting. Like it or not, eyes are wont to flit.
But
Whatever that means.
The case to be heard on this day is a matter of great significance to our national interests.
Oh God, what British person died this time?
In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that the outcome of this trial may well affect the very future of our empire.
Just like the trial 9 months ago. And yet for proceedings of such importance, we have this unknown yokel by the dock. Dear me.
Perhaps this would be an appropriate moment for me to assess the defense. Initiating tutorial mode. To determine whether you are sufficiently competent to practice in this courtroom. 9 months ago, when a certain other Naruhado stood where you're standing now, this same judge tested him as well. And even though he was just a student at the time, not even of law, he passed the test with flying colors.
You can be a lawyer too, kids. Just learn to press objection.
Learn how to BS. For a trained and experienced judicial assistant like you, this would be easy. So, counsel, do you consent to answering some simple questions?
All right. It's time to prove myself.
now that I have like the context of the outfit being overwritten, it just makes this entire case. I'm sorry.
No, wait. This is how Susato-san thinks she looks like, but everyone else sees it differently. Also, she slapped herself. Man, what a manly thing to do to a female face. Yes, Your Excellency. But please do make them simple.
Very well. To start with, you will state the name of the victim.
Phew, simple. I couldn't forget that if I tried. Her name is, Blondie?
By the way, I am not a fan that they rigged her entire emotion set essentially a copy and paste of Ryu. The one thing I did like with Phoenix Wright when he had his own agency is that the other characters had unique animations for themselves, so they didn't feel like they were copy and paste them. That's just me. I maybe things will change in this case, but based on what I'm
Considering it's
looking
a 3D thing, it might have taken up more space to try and
Oh.
have that, but just to reuse an action that's already in the system, it seems like it might have taken up less space.
no excuse. Those are also 3D games.
They were on a weaker console too.
There you go. Weaker. That's the point.
This game came after those. That's what I'm saying.
They wanted to cut costs. What do you want as an answer?
Stop the. Oh. Anyway,
Capitalism is no imperialism, comrade. ah.
What's the matter?
I need to sneeze. Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand something else Naruto-san goes through. I need to pee. Like it or not, minds are wont to blank.
Not surprising, really. It's your first time in this position, and in that guise, even a
Again,
bright
can I
spark,
just not hear this?
even a bright spark like yours is bound to flicker and falter, even under the circumstances.
Oh dear, that is a dismal failure.
Don't fret. You'll need to use that knowledge you've gained as a traditional assistant to overcome the problem. What are you guys saying over there? Shh.
Horse, the court record. Yes, the answer will be amongst all the key information about the case in the court record.
That's right, my idiot. Just use R to open the court record. Then you'll need to flip to the people section with R. And don't take too long over it. His Excellency is watching you closely.
It's the worst Craigslist ever. All right, check the court record with R. That's what the information I need will be. 'Cause I
post-mortem
totally
report.
forgot the person's name.
Okay, so we have the post-mortem report. Time of death just after 2 p.m. Death is believed to be due to trauma on the victim's lung with a knife blade. Only a single wound was identified. Victim Giselle Brett.
That
Female,
sounds like that bit.
British. Time of death 11th August at around 2 p.m. Ascertained by examination and witness statement. Cause of death, single deep stab wound from behind, piercing a lung and resulting in a fatal hemorrhage. Death would have occurred within minutes. Note: extreme meiosis, pupil constriction was observed in the victim in both eyes. That makes me think she was drugged before getting stabbed.
Constriction would potentially do that. Dilating it does too, but if you're losing blood, I bet your eyes would constrict.
Okay, yeah, that's her right here. That's the victim in this case was a former British exchange student. 9 months ago, she was found guilty of the murder of visiting professor Dr. John Wilson.
That bitch.
Takatsushi Ochi, lead prosecutor of this case, who appears to be struggling to accept the changes afoot as a result of these turbulent new times in Japan in the Meiji era. She's 16. My best friend who works
She's
as
a year younger, and we can't see Sasaga's age because she's the playable character.
my best friend who works as an assistant to my father in laboratory in Imperial Yume University. She's a defendant in this case, and we already know about him.
And it's gone.
I'm waiting, Counsel. What is the name of the victim in this case?
Victim. Well, it's Giselle Brett. She's the one that died.
Yes. Well, we're the defendant here.
Yeah, they don't have an excuse for that one.
The name of the victim who lost her life in this case is Miss Giselle Brett.
Unless this is the only time you ever play as her, so they just said, "Yeah, we're not going to waste entire resources into giving her unique ones."
They could have.
Well, that makes sense
Not
then.
have her do that. Like, just don't use some of them. That looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe just one to distinguish it.
Giselle Brett.
A name that will never be forgotten in this courtroom of our country, I'm sure. Correct. And being a member of our empire's judiciary, you will be well aware of the significance of that name. So, let me pose another simple question. As you know, Miss Brett was a visiting student from the Empire of Great Britain.
What?
Why? Then is her name indelibly associated with our own empire's judicial history.
She murdered a novelist.
Obviously, you won't have forgotten that case from 9 months ago. I just realized I should whisper it out. But if it's proving hard to recall the finer points, everything you need is included in the court record.
Obviously, I still remember. That was the start of everything. Josiah Brett. Josiah Brett. Behind the woman student persona was the face of a killer.
Victoria.
Queen Victoria.
Well, and they're both synonymous, right?
She's a killer. Queen, good time that I see. 9 months ago, a visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University was killed. And the culprit was Josiah Brett.
Yes, she was a killer.
Queen.
At the time, the country had just signed a new treaty with the Empire of Great Britain. And it was in the midst of this delicate diplomatic situation that the incident occurred. An Englishman, Dr. John H. Wilson, some nobody, was shot dead. I believe he was an associate of yours, Professor Mikotoa.
Oh, wait, did I speak over? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yes, I was indebted to the man. He's been my mentor when I went to London to study forensic medicine. Indeed, it was I who invited him here to Japan as a visiting professor at the university.
What's wrong about tea and crumpet?
The murder of the Englishman on our soil was a matter the government wished to resolve rapidly. Indeed it was, which is why his secret trial was conducted here at the Supreme Court.
But if it's a secret trial, then why do we know it?
Shut up! A student of the Imperial Yume University was arrested on suspicion of murder. A second-year English language student by the name of Ryunosuke Narahado. With the help of the trip master himself, a student, the accused conducted his own defense and exposed the despicable crime committed by Miss Josiah Brett.
Jezebel.
Ms. Brett eventually admitted to her crime. However,
Almost flying.
when questioned about the motive that drove her to take Dr. Wilson's life, she gave no satisfactory answer before the trial reached its conclusion.
Immediately after the trial, the British government brought the consular jurisdiction into play. We were going to sentence Miss Brett according to our empire's law. It was decided that she would be removed to Shanghai, China, instead. Which is much worse than what we could have done. That place is filled with pricks.
Exactly. Why? Why Shanghai?
It's the British consular court there. Correct. I oversaw the negotiations personally. The date of her transfer to Shanghai was finally settled upon only last week. All that remained of our empire's obligations was to see the woman safely on board a steamship.
He's going on a trip in a little steam.
And yet, the very day before her departure, the English woman was killed.
Only the day before?
Okay, that at least that is actually her unique shocked face.
There we go.
Such a manly gasp.
Look at those manly hands covering that mouth in a manly manner. Oh, manly.
I'm satisfied that the counsel for the defense is sufficiently capable of representing the defendant. Now for the bonus question. Take your shirt off.
That's not a question. I didn't say it was. I mean, oh.
I need to assess your pecs.
Okay, how's the song go? Too sexy for my shirt? Thank you, Your Excellency. Over the first hurdle.
Despite there being a bra on there, she takes it off, and it's so flat that he just believes it.
He just looks. He
Lace
looks.
makes me feel confident.
He looks at. He looks at her. His mouth gapes.
All right. I'm satisfied.
Sir, are you wearing a bra? Lace makes me feel confident, Your Honor. I understand. Anyways.
Well, no plot twist. He's like, so do I.
No, it's just like, me too. I buy mine from the same place you do.
He just lifts his shirt so you can see it.
We do not shame men wearing bras here. We support men with bras here, just like the bras. Be a bra, my brothers.
He's like, oh yeah,
Support.
this is where I store my bullets and my gavel.
And a latest copy of my recent favorite author in reading smut.
Would you like to take a read?
No. She's so super secretly famous, she doesn't even realize how far her novel work has gone.
Everybody knows about her except her. Okay.
Father,
Roz-
have you been touching my works?
I've been touching more than that, honey. Wait, I thought you were a man. Wait a minute. No.
As long as he's not mentioning about pitter-pattering.
Prosecutor Archie.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Ouchie also wears a bra.
But nobody wants to see
No
it.
one
because
wants to
it's
see it, Archie.
The repugnant crime took place on the 11th of August in broad daylight.
I don't know if I should just make a thumbnail.
No, just show like a dangling bra there by itself, not worn by anyone, unless you want to put the judge wearing a sports bra for some reason. Look, the judge got a manly chest, probably. Just give him like a well-chiseled chest like Johnny Bravo. Just have him wear a sports bra.
I was thinking is like you just have Sasato wearing a sports bra, and then behind her is the judge and Ouchie with the thumbs up saying very manly.
Manly. People would be like, what the hell is going on here?
Explodes DM me that. I don't want to forget that. I don't want to forget that. That's
I don't think I can. I think I just lost half that memory from how hard I was laughing.
Ben, it was unintentionally the best decision we made by going to the special features earlier and looking at these costumes and applying them permanently. Because honestly, I
I guess we're getting half of everything we say from the lack of oxygen I'm getting.
I guess like if you look at the outfit that she has here in the actual image, she does look like a passing for a guy. But this outfit here, man.
It's like those outfits from My Hero Academia, the one that the wind guy with his metal arm thing was a part of.
Oh, okay, all right. Go ahead, Ouchie. We're gonna shut up now.
I will. I already read that part. On the outskirts of the Imperial City, under a bright blue sky, at a secluded bathing spot by the sea.
Wait a minute. Is this the temple?
You mean like the
it's a beach
temple?
episode.
No.
That's what I was about to say. It's like bathing. I'm just like, it's the beach episode.
No. Wait. Is this
Fuck
the temple? Is this the temple where what's her name had the possession murder at?
I don't think so.
You mean from the original Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
I forget. The Whoop clan or something?
Maybe it's at the part where they fell down.
Yeah, because this is where Butts had his little location at, remember?
No,
not
that was
quite.
higher up. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
he
at
was
the bottom of the bridge. Like
yeah,
at
it was by a
the-
river, and this is the beach.
Hmm.
Of course, that's not canon in America.
Well, remember, it's Japan America there. So this could have just been in the
Yes,
Japan
or the
America.
great George Washington.
Summer.
As the founding fathers wanted.
It would be pretty wild if they tried connecting this game to the modern day Phoenix Wright stuff.
The great unifier, George Washington Oda. Or Nobunaga. Washington Nobunaga.
All right, go ahead.
Let me see here. Let me get back in there. The incident occurred in a small beach hut. It is a beach episode. Erected at the bathers to rest or change their clothes. I'm so jealous.
Counselor, everyone, let us dress for the occasion.
It's too hot. Adjourn for the day. It's too hot. Ooh.
They also death with a single stab wound to the posterior abdomen and pierced the victim's heart lung.
Well, I thought that she got stabbed right in the butt, like, flat out Yuri.
Yeah, that took me like two reads just to understand what I was
She got
saying.
stabbed in the butt. She got stabbed in the butt.
1,000 years
Someone's not-
death.
They weren't a warrior. They were a slayer.
At any rate, which proved fatal.
I would say we're monsters were laughing over a dead person, but she killed a person, so screw her.
He's also very
what you're saying is
crazy.
She should have got stabbed in the
a
butt.
bird on her head.
Make it as undignifying as possible.
There were two persons alone together in the beach hut at the time of the victim's death. Miss Brett and in her bathing attire, and the accused, remember me.
They'll be making these things in 2 pieces one day.
Accordingly, there cannot be no doubt of the accused's guilt, especially when we consider she had a powerful motive. The police arrived rapidly at the scene and promptly arrested the young lady, as they should be.
Well, that extraordinary description of events leaves me somewhat lost for words, I must say.
That's certainly true. The prosecution's summary was full of words that raise an awful lot of questions. Like my hat. As a lawyer with a steampunk aesthetic, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about
Powerful
the powerful motive. Yeah, he
like-
didn't even say it. Yes, why were 2 women alone together on a beach?
She was gay. It's like, oh, okay.
You're clearly exaggerating. Powerful motive is a blatant overstatement.
Tut. Is a yokel boy using long words he doesn't fully understand?
No, but you're using extensions that are too long for you to understand.
No matter. Let's put this. Hold on a sec. Let's put this to the accused, shall we?
Well, at least this version of Pain is actually regrowing hair on his top. He's just a little bit of hair there.
It'll be gone in a few generations.
Memami-san, you are a research assistant at the Imperial Yume University, I believe.
Like, yes, I am. I'm working with Professor Mikobato, whatever his name is, in the laboratory at the moment.
Tomarigato Miko Tobabo.
I can confirm that. The defendant is an excellent assistant with a strong sense of responsibility.
If not light of head.
He's lying, obviously.
Fascinating to hear. Now another question. Prior to your work with Professor Mikotaba, whose research were you assisting then?
Oh, I'm gonna eat some of these little crackers I got here. I was studying it under Dr. J.H. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson! The visiting English professor who was murdered by Miss Brett 9 months ago?
Well, he wasn't murdered then.
Accused of deep-seated hatred. No, wait. Sorry. Sorry, I misread that. The accused had a deep-seated respect for her former mentor, Dr. Wilson.
Ouchie, are you using a teleprompter? Are you using a teleprompter, Ouchie?
Is that not true?
He's like, wait for it to scroll.
No wonder we can't see his eyes. He's blinded.
I'm sorry. Just maybe it's because the person getting murdered was kind of a murderer herself. I don't feel attachment right now.
Like, yes, Dr. Wilson was like a wonderful totes man.
Interesting. And tell the court what deep-seated feelings you had toward the English woman who killed him.
Well,
Yuri,
obviously, I was filled with hatred for that witch. She was like totally horrendous. I hated her.
Oh no, Ray. Be careful what you're saying.
Oh yeah, sorry. Am I allowed to cuss?
Well, it's just Japan, so absolutely. Anyways, the motive was revenge. Plain and simple, Your Excellency. Twister, apparently.
Well, clearly a trap all wrong.
It's a trap. Wicked of him to use Ray's undying respect for her former mentor against her like that.
Listen, honey, you need to understand you gotta keep a consistent manly voice. You gotta start to sound like an overweight, obese Asian man.
I'm trying to make it
Sorry,
sound
I'll be
manly as I
right
can.
back. I gotta take my meds.
I must find out more details and something we can use to bolster our defense. Also, consider changing my sportswear. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about being alone together. Certainly. Mbani-san.
Like, yes, what is this? Key boy.
Listen here, female Shaggy. I'm really starting to wish we'd make my alias Ryotaro Susato. Hey, Susato's a good manly name. Susie, haven't you heard about the song about a man named Sue? One of the manliest men to ever exist. If you know the song. Hey, consider she can do a judo throw. I have no doubt that a boy named Sue would be named Susato.
Wait, is this the app description of that one song? Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, dude looks like a lady. Oh no, if we're gonna go put this out, I might as well start doing. You know you walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man, my son. Okay, don't want to get copyright struck. Miss Membani-san, please tell the court why exactly you were present at the baiting spot with the victim in the first place, and with suspicious swimwear, and why you were alone with her.
Oh, well, like, no, that's not true. Like, it wasn't like that at all.
You weren't wearing clothes?
There were, hold on. There were like other people present. A detective who was guarding Miss Brent for starters. I was just asked to accompany Miss Brent as a companion. That's all.
Let's be clear.
You gotta deal while explodes going.
At the moment of her death, you are alone together with the victim and not you and no one else. The truth is, there is only one reason why this young woman accompanied Miss Brent on her busy sojourn.
To see her in her swimsuit?
It was the accused's last chance to take the victim's life.
No.
Not her clothes?
Because, as we know, the following day would see Miss Brent extricated to the British authorities in Shanghai.
Alright, I'm back. You can rest your throat.
And the accused would never have an opportunity to dispatch her again.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he gets an assistant and I could just go be like, I don't know about that scratch.
What a ground, I'm in a row.
I think Ben had to come in and out real quick.
Oh, okay.
So give him a second.
Stupid.
Random kitchen. Yes, that's what Sasha thinks men sound like. That's what they sound like to her.
They sound like Wendy's Connection.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So I was looking at the comment section of that thing. It goes, "Hey, I love Ace Attorney. Also, it's funny, but if you have to stop to wearing her European outfit, the scenes still play out like she's a man in disguise, and it gives all Japan the world's worst eyesight."
Nice to know we're not the only ones.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, at that point, you could just do the scratch laugh.
Good point.
The prosecution counsel seems to be enjoying using provocative tricks like that. But for now, at least, we need to assemble more facts. Try not to let him goad you.
But dear, this is really terrifying. My father's right. We need more information. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about the bathing spot. If I may, Prosecutor Ouchie.
What do you want, you fresh-faced young yokel who are very manly?
No, I have a prediction. At the end of this case, Miss Membani is literally going to say, it's like, oh, Sasato, I know you could do my best girlfriend, and it's revealed that, wait, you were a woman? But hold on, that means this whole case is thrown out. But the judge says, but I already said not guilty. I can't take it back.
You're banished from Japan.
You're sent to the Shadow Realm.
The judge
Hammer.
the judge just walks right behind her.
Sign my book, and I'll let you have 5 minute head start.
5 minute head start and 5 years off your sentence, just in case. Just 5. I can't guarantee more. I wonder, could you explain, please, about the bathing spot?
My apologies. Clearly, my modernity confused this poor country bumpkin. Include mind. Sorry, tongue fish there for a moment.
We're not there.
Bathing spots are the very latest trend in health practices from the West. We are told that bathing in water of the ocean is curative, therapeutic, and excellent for the skins.
No, that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. I was referring to the fact that Miss Brett had, to all intents and purposes, been found guilty of murder. Why would a known criminal have been relaxing by the sea?
That's good, my girl. You sound like a real man.
For old time's sake, I believe.
Sorry?
Miss Brett was to depart for Shanghai the following day. Her final wish, as it were, was to enjoy a day at the country's wonderful coast. And of course, everybody was too perverted to stop her.
Because you kept mentioning about this three-piece wear.
Also, the British Embassy put extreme pressure on our government to comply.
But on what grounds would we agree to such requests?
Because, as usual, our government is unable to stand up to foreign powers. In matters
For
of
now.
diplomacy, it seems we don't have the courage to decline the whims of a known criminal.
Me, Professor? It was the government who granted permission, not I. I definitely wasn't there in the background trying to take a peek.
That's what cameras are for.
In any case, it was decided that with the dedicated detective on duty, nothing could go wrong.
Yes, because nothing bad ever happened with a detective being on duty. But in fact, a murder took place.
I said, don't look at me. It was the young student girl who did it, not I.
So you say. And no one has proved that yet.
I wouldn't provoke the man if you don't need to. I believe we all have a clear picture of the incident now. Despite her guilt being determined 9 months ago, Miss Brent managed to avoid incarceration instead of continuing her research work at the university. Obviously, over the period, she and Ray would have encountered each other on a number of occasions.
Seeing the murder of the mentor for whom she had such great respect, enjoying such undeserved liberty.
Yes, even if it was only temporary, until Miss Brent's extradition to Shanghai. You can hardly blame Ray for her feelings of anger and resentment.
You know when George shows up randomly and starts apologizing they fell asleep, he's gonna be like, "What's going on with Sasato? Why is everyone calling him a man?"
No, we'll just say it's
mean
like,
her,
oh, well,
man.
see, George, the program crashed, and instead of a male lead, they put Sasato in there for some reason. But don't worry, they're a man. We've seen her. We've seen her. We've seen her.
And it wasn't Bob in the lore. It's actually his twin brother, Dob.
Stop.
Also, no. Also, this isn't Ouchie. This is his identical cousin named Owie. Not to be confused with Yowie. That's something else.
That's Sasato's next book. Anyway,
Owie, Yowie, and Ouchie. What? No. Yowie, Ouchie, Owie. I mean, it's Yowie, and it's. Never mind. What am I doing?
moving on.
Joke aborted.
What am I doing with my life?
I'm sorry, sir. The program can no longer be aborted. It's already downloaded. Okay.
You can hardly blame Ray for her feelings of anger and resentment.
I blame her. So, Your Excellency, if you'd be so kind as to peruse this exhibit, a photographic print that shows the scene of the crime immediately following the grim incident.
Oh,
Yes, thank you, Counsel. Oh my God, that's a tragic image.
there's no bikini.
The lack of a bikini is the most threatening thing to my eyes.
Sister Bikini wishes to be in this episode.
Sorry, you're not born for another 1,000 years.
Gosh, I'm aged again.
We do, however, have a certain other old lady.
Old bag.
What? I just went through all my female voices, everyone except Mia.
Thorin, just because.
Wait a second, Mia's British. I remember giving her a British accent, and now we're in Great Britain. Damn it!
Well, it didn't matter. Remember, the original games had really just a loose background. It didn't matter about where they were from. Although I am noticing she has a pen in her hand. Since we've been looking at this, she has a pen in her hand.
I noticed it earlier, but I thought it was a knife.
Maybe she stabbed herself?
All right, ouchie. Did you say your line? I don't think you did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read. As you can clearly see, there is nowhere within their hut that anyone else could have hidden.
I'm
Definitely not under that giant dress.
I'm sorry, but like now, because of the voice, it just sprung up a thing. You know the Megamind meme with he's
No
looking-
bitches?
Yeah, just imagine Ouchie doing the same pose. No bras.
No sport bras?
Stupid, man.
The court will accept this photographic print as evidence. Crime scene photograph. A photographic print of the scene taken by police after the incident occurred. The stab wound in the victim's back is clearly visible.
Hold on. Before I read any of that, I want to see it for sure. Just see everything in its entirety. Okay, so we got a spilled cup here with, I'm assuming, wine. We got a bottle. I'm not even sure if that's corked or not. We got her Joker mask.
That she still wears in public?
The bird is dead too. No.
The bird was innocent. All it tried to do was fly away with that bitch in tow.
Yeah, that has
It's
to
an
be a
accomplice.
pen. That has to be a pen, though. For sure.
Plus, she couldn't have stopped herself. It was the back end.
Okay, her stuff is in there.
She gets hit with a back shot and she gets famous for it. But Edgeworth gets shot and no one bats an eye.
Also, look, there are clearly footprints here. Yeah, there's a footprints.
Oh, let me just see real quick.
What kind of feet?
Yeah, there's some that lead behind the dress. If
Interesting.
I'm right about this, I'm claiming 3 points.
And if he's right about it, I'm claiming 2 of them.
Right, Frodo, right, Gimli? Wait, Explode, you're Gimli, right?
I don't remember at this point.
I am the dwarf.
I'm the dwarf.
Oh, wait, you're the dwarf. That's right, George is the hobbit, that means you're Aragorn.
For some reason. Yeah.
As
Or was
I
it Legolas? No, you're Legolas, that's who it is. Explodes is Legolas.
And you're Gandalf, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm the wise ass.
As I understand then, the victim and the defendant were alone inside the beach hut at the time. This is deeply troubling, I must say. The finger of guilt points firmly at the defendant.
Are we sure they were just engaging in female action?
Well, Your Excellency, we considered that, but there was no lipstick involved. Also, naturally, the prosecution has much more to its case.
I didn't find a single trace of a volleyball in there.
We are adults.
No, I'm the adult. You are adult. I'm just one dolt.
We intend to prove the accused appalling actions beyond all personal contention. To that end, I can confirm that we have multiple witnesses to the crime and darning evidence. Haha, you thought you were going to get me to read that.
Witnesses? But who?
Oh no, there was a volleyball.
There were 2.
One of whom, I might
So hard
add,
in the back there.
is a highly respected police detective.
Oh, good. At
Wait a
least-
second.
At least George.
Police detective? Oh no. Not this guy again.
I assure you, the testimony of these witnesses will leave no room for doubt.
Very well then, Counsel. Bring forth your witnesses.
I, Takushi Atsuchi, my name, have been waiting for this moment.
I'm gonna call him Takoyaki.
Why do you want to call him
Sorry.
octopus balls?
It's an insult.
Well, because he's bald and his hair strands look like tentacles.
Wait,
I rest my case,
you,
counsel.
you said tentacles, right?
Yes. And now we're back to the gutter, folks. Sorry, but we may be staying here for the foreseeable future.
Oh yes, I haven't forgotten the trial 9 months ago, here in this very courthouse.
No, wait a second. The reason for that outfit specifically, not the one we chose, but the reason for it is because she's actually supposed to look like Naruhodo. Like
sorry,
she's
what?
literally supposed to look exactly like him, so people would be like, "Oh, hey, look, it's that guy again." Oh, but it's not, huh? But he looks just like him.
Mm-hmm.
When the irreverent, when the irreverent little student boy utterly humiliated me in a Christian family.
Oh,
Flashback.
Oh, great, a
My
flashback.
hair was short. There's so much flashbacking.
Oh no, I'm
Man.
flashbacking about my friend.
you. Hmm. Bro just fucking draws a sword in court. Oh, that's what happened to it. I forgot about that.
I never saw it.
I get myself PTSD.
Drag the head of the samurai whose top knot has been cut, and the bell of the cultural enlightenment tolls. Yes, on that fateful day, my former self died.
The start of your own mini Meiji revolution. Are you modernizing as well, Council?
Silence. Since I swore revenge back then, there have been minor miracles atop my head.
Now you look like a unicorn.
Sir, the ouchie growth.
I'd say that's what she
I
said.
don't want to
know.
see your growth, man. I don't want to see your growth. That's improper.
You see? This is the seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown.
That's what she said, but I don't think she actually was there.
Looks like cake frosting to me. I think that tiny growth is trying to tell me something. I
That's
should make a note of that
weird.
for my next smut.
That's weird.
Man, testosterone can be put back into old guys. Who knew?
Like, hot. I'm afraid I can't really see. Where was this hope exactly?
I said silence, woman. Today, I face yet another yokel student of the Nahado clan. Well, I will vanquish you. And my victory will be fertilizer for the seed of hope atop my head. You have been warned.
That had to have been written very sexually in mind for that one, because there's so many things wrong with that phrasing.
My victory will be the fertilizer of the hope atop my head to grow even more. You've been warned.
No, you should have said it as Zarble.
The defeat of your clan will be the fertilizer to project the growth on my head. Request not denied.
You have
With
full
that-
access.
Prosecutor calls the witnesses to the stand.
You can stand on me if you want.
Okay. We're past the gutter. We're in the drain. We're hopeless, folks. We're just hopeless adults doing childish things. Ouchie has all of our hope on his forehead right there. All of our
We
hope
lost
lies
Mark.
on his
We
head.
lost Mark.
That's not the only thing that's on.
He can't even finish his joke.
Looks like the stakes are high on both sides of the turn. I'm sorry.
And don't forget to join our Kickstarter for employing to get a new lung, just in case we lose one during our last fest here. So thanks, chat.
I'm sorry, Sasato. I think we're screwed. He's too funny.
A haircut is hardly comparable to Ray's life.
What?
Oh,
It is him. Okay, and he's back. Oh, so glad to see
hopefully
you
he
got
doesn't
back
recognize
safely.
us. Witnesses, please state your names and occupations for the court.
You know, it's I'm actually not happy to see Hosonaga, but I am happy to see our cat friend over there.
Oh boy, I haven't done him in a little while.
Okay, pause. Anyway,
Time for my alliteration.
Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Imperial Police Bureau. I am disguised, obviously, so I can go undetected.
He looks like somebody's fetish dressed up like that. Wow, nothing. Okay, I just assumed the lungs just collapsed. And I am.
I'm actually more confused by that.
Yeah, me too. It's not our fetish. That's why we're not laughing.
I mean, just look at that tight shirt. Plus, I mean, the stripes go in that direction, trying to emphasize his whiteness rather than his tallness.
let
I
me-
mean,
Okay,
he's
but
trying to trick the guy.
he's also got a turtle on his head.
That's probably a fetish for a woman. All right. And
Yeah, it was probably a fetish for her, she who died. Bitch. Man, British have weird fetishes. Like having your wives be maids or something. I don't know, man.
It's true, we do.
And well, I am the next big thing in books. An author renowned throughout the capital, in fact. Yes.
Hosonaga better not be wearing a bra underneath that.
He is. Soon to be sold out.
Oh, he's famous
Beautiful.
now.
I am a cat. A sensational success by SonicKamehameha Natsume. And it looked like Albert Einstein.
The guy behind him.
That's right, baby. Come on, throw it back. That's right, Mr. Natsume.
Yeah.
That's right. Show us the SonicKamehameha sauce.
Snap those.
It's very sauce, baby. Oh my goodness. Struggling student from the provinces, please. You need to be in awe of me. I needed. It's only natural that you feel nervous in my presence, but all of you, please, relax. Call me Sasuke even. Yes, what on earth is Sasuke-san doing here?
Tread carefully, Sasato.
He's
That
an
author
author.
fellow knows you from your time in London, doesn't he? He exposes you for who you really are. This will be over before it begins.
Yes, of course, I know. I presume Sosuke-san won't have forgotten about me. I would certainly never forget him. Although he does seem to have changed somewhat in the 6 months or so that it's been since I last saw him. Probably because he's had rice finally. And as for Inspector Hosonaga, that amazing outfit is hard to believe. What?
Why have something on my face?
More like your pecs, but... Well, your glasses, for one, although they don't seem to be helping you see. Ayo! Good as he hasn't recognized me either. No, the joke is everyone on the stand has recognized him.
I suppose it's the disguise, is it? I thought that appearing here in the clothes I was wearing at the time would make for a more faithful testimony.
He has a turtle on his head. I just realized.
Kame! It's a Kame!
Kame. How's it going, Kame?
I don't know if I was muted during it, but I did mention it.
Oh. Well, now we've unmuted you, and now we've realized it. Thank you for mentally giving us this note.
It is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly.
With a turtle on my head.
Very well. I can appreciate why an Imperial Police Bureau detective might have been present. But what business did a writer such as yourself have being at the scene, Sosoki-san?
It was the turtle, sir. Ah, well, you see, I had been asked that day to give a lecture on the morning of the incident in the Imperial University's Grand Lecture Hall, no less.
Okay, I know it's not gonna be the case because he wouldn't do it to us, but imagine he's actually the killer, and that just kind of undoes the entire case we went through.
Oh man! But why would he kill her? Because she's British.
I
And he
had to
just
do
has
it for
PTSD
this young
against
lady.
British?
I had to do it for the young lady so she wouldn't be a criminal.
She wore
Okay,
my
so
bra better than I did. School.
I want to know why her milkshakes brought all the boys
Because
to the
her life
yard.
ahead of her.
I
Mine
wanted
is
to
almost all
know.
of her anyways.
I wanted to see if baby did indeed got back, and instead I stabbed her in it.
Good thing George isn't here. He'd just be saying Ben and Mark and
What?
Bigger, longer, and uncut Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's what this is.
Shotguns. Sound effects. Yeah, today
Wait a second. Why do I
specifically-
hear marching? Why do I see a whole bunch of onions marching outside?
don't worry about it. They're too powerless without their leader.
At Yume University. After the lecture, I had a very pleasant conversation with a researcher from the medical science department.
By the way, you also will know that George watches every Phoenix Wright video that comes out on the channel as they drop while he's working. So he's gonna hear everything we're saying. I've had instances where he just says, "Mark, I can't believe you said that." And I go, "What do you mean? I saw today's video from like 6 months ago, probably."
Yeah, it's like, bro, that was 6 months ago. You didn't even know. I can't take it back. I can't even apologize. Anything a guy says 6 months ago is considered, null and void.
The statute of limitations.
Yes.
Francisco call him dumb.
George, darling, you must realize this. In the manly court of law, 6 days is the maximum at any time a man's word should be taken as law. But don't worry, I shall teach you this law.
He's gonna
All
ask. He's gonna ask. I have no idea what you said, Ben. What did you just mean by that?
Don't ask, don't tell.
I get it.
Oh, it hurts to smile.
I get that reference. The professor over there, in fact. With my father, Professor Mikatoba.
Yes, that's right. I go under the name of Fat Mikopoba.
I mean, as long as no. Imagine she could have almost said daddy. Imagine saying that in court.
My name is Daddy Mikotoba. It's a story where there are about 2 former students who studied in Great Britain.
Considering it's Japanese, honestly, Mikoto-san would have been far better. Nice little play on words. I'm not clever. Anyways,
Mikoto-san.
of course,
He brought the frog one.
being a renowned author, the press never leave me alone. I mean, I pay them to follow me. They secretly spy, snapshot, scribble stories, and cover my privacy. You look British.
that guy over there.
He must be British. Ah.
He just
As you
appears
can
next
see-
shot.
Whatcha? As you can see, the conversation was written up in the newspaper here. I'm wondering if all this posing stuff is mainly a British thing in this universe, because no one in Japan does this posing when we're over here. It's only in Britain. Like with the Skulkin brothers, with the third guy and the white Egbert, and especially with Sholmes. Especially Sholmes.
Well, they're very theatrical, I guess, over there.
Well, I mean, they have Shakespeare, but I don't think it was that expressive. Must watch the Ginyu Force too much. Read it at your leisure, my provincial struggling student friend. I have plenty of copies. Thank you very much. He practically threw the paper at me.
The Soke Natsumi article. A newspaper containing an article about a discussion between my father and Sasuke-san. The debate became quite involved.
Oh no, it was about Godzilla, wasn't it? Anyway, following my interview with my professor, professor.
Let's see.
He's doing a neck chop. Ah, kitty cat.
I wish I could read this, but say it with me. But it's in Japanese.
It's in moon speak.
Hi.
The cat's with him.
Kitty.
Too. Why is this cracked here?
Might be the lens. Maybe they threw something at the lens and it cracked. Either that or someone somehow... I mean, I doubt they could have edited it, but maybe... I don't know. That would imply the lens on the camera that was there was cracked. Man, that photographer catch things at the right moment. There's not even in blur motion. That cat's very chill for just allowing this guy to just wave his arms like he just don't care. The lady in question appeared and made a very unexpected announcement. I should like to go with everyone to see our country's coast. Those were her words.
As I explained before, Miss Brent was never taken into custody. She
So for
continued
9
to
months, they deliberated on sending her to Shanghai. 9 months. I mean, I know things take a long time, but goddamn.
She continued to work in my laboratory under strict surveillance, of course.
Let's see here. Where am I? This utterance, the university immediately contacted the government to seek guidance. The response was, permit Miss Brett to go on a skimpy outfit and make sure the detective accompanies her.
Don't give her back shots now.
Detective, I am at liberty to divulge was me, Chief Inspector Satori Ozanaka.
Thereby, the entire party departed cordially for the seaside, it seems.
I don't speak wanker.
It was extremely challenging to clear all other members of the public from the vicinity of the beach. But fortunately, I am at peak physical fitness at the moment, so I was able to carry my duties flawlessly.
Belly rub, puppy, puppy. I'm sorry, I should know so.
Are you having fun with your dog?
Yes.
Good. At least you have a fluffy friend. I don't. Oh my, Inspector, you... Well, you do have something on your face now.
Ah, how unsightly. I do apologize.
You just keep biting the inside of his cheeks. Whoop. Does that mean that you went to the beach too, Father? Why didn't you invite me? I could have worn my two-piece, my manly suit.
No, fortunately, I had work to finish off. But unfortunately,
man.
of course, it meant that as my assistant Ray was invited to take my place.
Of course, being a renowned author, I didn't like to decline the invitation. Even though I don't look good in the swimwear as she did. But if I had, I'd never have seen that awful sight! Her in a swimsuit? I guess that would be awful. Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret! What kind of ink is that guy using to make it?
Scared of blood.
That guy's using purple ink. It's smudged on his hand.
Very well. I must now ask you to present your formal testimony to the court. You will give an account of all you have witnessed on your impromptu excursion to the coast. Of course, Your Excellency.
Dude still has a twitch though.
Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret, I am. Repeatedly. Yes, I look like a very, very weird combination of Albert Einstein and Joseph Stalin.
On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise.
I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul from behind me.
I ran into the beach hut at once, where I found the pair in question.
Yes! That young woman was a surprising English woman! Whoa! Dagger in hand, and she stabbed wildly!
I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she stabbed the victim multiple times. Indeed. It does appear from the testimony that both witnesses here present saw it. The very moment of this heinous crime.
Now, if you will recall, I promised evidence as well. What phrase did I use again? Ah, yes, that was it. Darning evidence.
Still not saying it.
Damning evidence. Okay.
You have there, Counsel, a so-called fountain pen, is it? Correct, Your Excellency. I found it at the scene whilst examining the body. It appears that her dying moments were the final ounce of strength. The victim clutched a piece of evidence that would positively identify her killer.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Nani?
Your Excellency, if you would cast your eyes over the photographic print of the crime scene once more.
I said photographic.
Ah, goodness me!
Done.
Yes, the victim is clearly grasping something quite deliberately there in her hand. That is right, the fountain pen. If you would kindly examine the pen, Your Excellency. Ah! The owner's initials have been engraved into the ebonite barrel. R.M. Ray and Barney. These initials are the defendant. The fountain pen will be admitted immediately as critical evidence.
Critical failure.
Fountain pen, the pen that the victim was found grasping in her hand. It carries the initials R.M.
So, have I admitted anything?
Hold up. Let me just look at this. Let me tamper with this evidence. What? They won't let me touch it? Oh,
No. Side of testimony and darning evidence.
You'll never get me to say that.
I am a case. I am a cartoon.
oh, don't be lying to me, Ouchie. This completely went 18 plus the moment I got involved.
Hey, who is this handsome?
I didn't even get to read that.
I don't understand. The prosecutor Ouchie of 9 months ago had none of this man's voice.
Mm.
Counsel for the
He's like
defense.
the clock of the walk.
I say, boy, you need to get your life together, boy.
What I say, boy.
You're so wise.
I know I am. He just slaps him around. I know I am, boy. That's why I'm called a rooster, boy. A rooster, never forget, boy.
You want to call him some other kind of fight? I call them rooster fights. You know what? Because I'm a rooster and for a hooster, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Yeah, my say, boy, you gotta keep your hair down low, boy. Don't keep it up there. That's the old way, boy. You need to get more Zarbon in your life. Wait, hold on.
We all have to stop soon so we don't die of lack of oxygen.
Too late. I'm running the market for a new lung. You can't stop me.
Counselor, you may begin your cross-examination. Because after we get a revelation of what's happening next, when we get through a section, let's call it apart and save the next for next week.
Recover our lungs.
Yeah, this is a very funny session.
Naruto-san.
Naruto.
Yeah, she starts caressing the wood. It's like Naruto.
That means, oh yes, me, Naruto. The person that I am is me.
Is there another Naruto in my courtroom?
Real Naruto, please stand up. Actually, there hasn't been a single Naruto in your courtroom. Hey, wait.
Cousin Ryotaro, please control yourself.
You're right. I've seen this countless times as a judicial assistant, but I just have the person next to me just start writing notes about my smut. Find inconsistencies in the witness testimonies to prove that they're lying somehow. That's all there is to it. That's how a real lawyer would handle a cross-examination. Gotta get in my dramatic pauses. So let's see what I can do. As a man. Cross-examination.
Hold it!
Now see, they switched out the audio part for Naruto going, hold it! It's like, oh, come on, you're lazy. You're too lazy. In that, jaunty disguise?
Correct. Wait, no. I mean, it wasn't the first time I wore this swimsuit for a dip in the ocean. It's tried and tested.
And turtled.
Do what you must be done to keep the Englishwoman under surveillance. Those were my orders that day.
And this tried and tested and turtled outfit was the answer?
You turtle believe it. Being able to blend flawlessly to the crowd is an important part of a detective's job.
Tutel!
I submerged myself in the salty water, leaving only Mr. Turtle floating inconspicuously on the surface.
So that turtle was there on purpose.
Mr. Turtle loves water.
It's like, indeed, turtle does love water. But there was no need for you to blend into the background of this assignment, really, was there?
By the way, this case so far, it feels the most Phoenix Wright we've had in quite some time.
Yes. That whole jury thing, I mean, it is interesting to learn about
They kept building up
other legal systems,
building it up
but
by one each case. We didn't need more than two.
guilty.
Huh.
Guilty. Guilty.
The proclamation,
Guilty.
examination, whatever, summation or whatever.
So, yeah.
That only needed to
Yeah, the
happen.
summation.
Proclamation,
Didn't happen 3 or 4
examination.
times.
Exclamation, bitch.
I'm sorry. Just today's been full of bangers. All right. Okay.
Yes.
All
And
right,
listen, this is nothing against George. I'm sure George, it would have been more hilarious. We just allow the moment to breathe.
He would have said
That's
the
what I think.
prostitution extrusion.
And it would have been even more hilarious. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah.
Mark would have signed up. He goes, hold on, Badoop. The call hung up. It's like, oh, wow.
No, you probably would have been like sexcitation. What? It's like whoa.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
How dare you make my jokes funnier?
No. See, if Explode says, oh, say prostitution, sexcitation, then he would have said it.
The correct thing, you mean?
Yeah.
But then that would have been on Explode for feeding him false information. And then I would have done it too.
Well, his name is Mystery Information. Anyway, go ahead.
Misinformation, you say? Hmm?
I take it you already watched that episode.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
I've already seen it once.
Like, it's got flaws, but it's a good show.
Made by
It's got swimsuits.
Made by two terrible men.
Well, I mean, would you prefer two terrible men or two terrible women making it?
Don't matter. I would rather have a good person behind it.
It's the internet.
At the very least, Explodes and I are kind of torn if we even want to bother. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Go ahead, Ryutaro.
But there was no need for you to blend in the background of this assignment, really, was there?
If that made you late arriving on the scene, I think perhaps you had your priorities wrong.
Turtle doesn't agree. Perhaps I shouldn't pursue this line of questioning any further at the moment. Miss Turtle,
It's like you to come back.
You're describing the victim's scream, presumably, Soseki-san? In more literary terms, you might say it was a scream that could have pissed the heavens. Or the like.
Is he doing the special? No, is he doing the tri-beam? Is he getting ready
No,
to
no,
shoot
no, no.
that?
He's doing, he's
No. He's doing the Michael Jackson Kamehameha.
The Kiko.
I can't describe this, but like he's not closing at the bottom, so he's like doing
Well,
the
considering
finger
only
web
one
and then
arm was
the
outstretched,
close.
it would be the special beam cannon.
It's like you put your fingers together and then wiggle them.
Oh, the middle finger trick. Yeah. Of course, that is just a metaphor. It's metaphorical. We renowned authors are wont to describing things so... Sasuke-san wasn't at all like this in England. Anyway, I spun around to the noise, and the beach butt immediately fell under my gaze. The beach hut.
Beach butts?
I heard beach butt too.
Yes,
The beach butt.
but the recent video. But oh, that butt. Ah, yes, the beach hut.
The area is populated with government ministers. Many have seaside retreats there, for rest and recuperation.
And two pieces.
Locals are prohibited from entering the area, so it's always very quiet. The beach hut
Beach?
is a simple structure erected as a place for people to change or take a refuge from the sun.
But if it's for many officials, then why not have more than one? I guess to preserve the natural beauty of the beach. Although the Englishwoman commandeered the hut for herself. Which meant that I was forced to change into my swimwear on the sand. I imagine that was rather embarrassing for you, dude. But anyway, I took the crab aside and headed for the beach hut at a run. What's this deal with the crab? Or, in more literary terms, I decrabbed and beetled off hut-wise. Wait, by pair? You don't mean to say... But how could that be?
No, you misunderstand. Obviously, I mean the victim and the defendant, Ray Manbani-san.
Not the parrot in her top. Oh, It it would have been helpful if you could have just said that from the outset.
Is it me or does her hand look very tiny compared to her head?
It's the
Here's
sleeve.
a woman.
That sleeve makes the wrist look huge, therefore the hand looks small. If that big cuff thing was gone, honestly, it might be a bit better. Or maybe her hand shrunk. That's why she's writing. Her hands are going to shrink into non-existence. She needs to write smut as much as she can. We now have the cannon.
If you jump to conclusions, you have to expect it to fall flat on your face sometimes.
Dear me, pining your hopes on such an outside chance. Foolish. Very foolish.
Pinning, but close. It really was an outside chance. I just wish I'd realized that before I said something silly. Like my hat.
So, Inspector, why don't you tell the court exactly how you found the aforementioned pair in the hut?
Oh, yes.
It was a sorry sight. A real grisly scene. I parted
That could be
the door
misread as girly.
I,
A girly scene.
I parted the northern curtain hanging in the doorway and stepped inside only to see the defendant leaning menacingly over the lifeless body of the victim sprawled on the scene.
Man, if they started incorporating the whole, what was it, spirit medium thing as early as this, that was gonna be crazy.
She's just standing over her. Menacingly!
My glasses very nearly cracked at the ominous sight that met my eyes.
How thoroughly appalling.
He doesn't appear to be lying here. Well, Sasaki-san, can you confirm what Inspector Hosonaga is saying, I wonder? You'd like a literary man's opinion? Forsooth.
Hold it!
Stabbed wildly? You actually saw her do it? Oh, indeed! The terrible spectre! The terrible inspector! The bloody torrent! The author's torment! Man, that guy must write smut too. I mean, eek! It's a manly eek. Every sight and every sound is still carved in my melancholy memory! That was my impression, at least, as a future literary sensation.
Just a sec. Just a sec.
Aha! I knew that it was wise to do the shrill one first. No points given, but just some bragging rights.
you get
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, you first.
you get metaphorical points.
Yes.
Doubtful. What on earth was that shrill, effeminate scream?
I don't know, Ouchie. Sounds like you.
Oh,
No! No! What are you insinuating? I'm as manly a Japanese man as you. Have you seen my chest?
Yes, sir. And get this, she wears the same bra you guys wear. So she clearly is. That was my impression. Were your words just?
Wait, what did he say there? I wonder if I might inject your son. Something you said is troubling me. Oh, he's just
He's actually pursuing the point.
That was my impression. Were your words just now? I believe.
Man, look at those eyebrow. The eyebrow twitch.
Just thinking about cats. Ah, so, do you mean to say you're not confident that you really did see what you've described? No! I mean, yes! I mean, I know what I saw! My ears didn't deceive me, but I heard that scream, hence my eyes didn't deceive me either. I could describe everything I saw vividly. I could publish it on tomorrow's newspaper serial.
You know, this is very hypocritical considering how many loops we had to do just to get him off scot-free. And he's
That's
now
true.
then he's now being very frivolous with facts and not counting that somebody's life is on the line.
Well, that's just the thing. It's someone else's life. Also, Mr. Hosonaga, I mean, dude's got some cake back there. But anyways.
Oh, George is here.
Oh no, he found out.
It sounds as though the next installment of I Am a Cat may take a macabre turn. I pronounced that wrong, I know, but I don't care.
It's a weird word. It's like macabre or something. Like chupacabra.
I think this is a fool's errand. The more we press your author's friend on what he saw, the more entrenched he's going to become.
Oh dear. How awkward.
George, we've settled the lore. Your
What the heck
twin brother
is he
Tom
wearing?
George, your Bob's twin brother Dov is here if you care to
sorry.
say.
Oh yeah,
And he's
I forgot
wearing a
Mia.
turtle. He's wearing a
I
turtle.
forgot Mia has a new outfit in Martin.
Wait, George, I want you to know that this is a man we're looking on screen. His name is Ryutaro, okay?
Oh,
And no, that's Ryutaro, not Ryutardo.
Yeah, it's Ryutaro. That's a man you're seeing on screen, okay?
that's a
I'm a
woman.
man. My name is
Okay,
Ryutardo.
George, since you're not getting the joke, check the chat.
Okay.
It shows what her outfit is supposed to look like if we didn't change it.
Oh.
Which would,
Huh.
my name's Ryutaro. I'm as manly as a man as you. Sports bra included.
Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
this has been a
but-
very dirty episode, George. So you're probably
Okay,
gonna be glad you missed
I'm
most
gonna
of
say
it.
this right now. I'm gonna say this right now. She kind of reminds me of one of those Pokemon one of those
Like a
Pokemon gym
Rocket
leaders.
Grunt. Like a
No,
rocket
I
grunt
don't
or
think it's
something.
really- I think it's one of those battle stadiums or whatever.
No, it kind of reminds me the two brothers, the one from Black and White. The
Oh
two,
yeah, the battle train.
yeah, that one kind of reminds me of that. Huh.
Yeah, so
Honestly, the original outfit reminds me of the grunt. The Pokemon. Yeah.
long story
Yeah.
short, we did not see this happening, but it was absolutely hilarious to happen anyway. That when we were tweaking the outfits, when we were looking through the extras menu, while we were playing the first game, that it was going to overwrite the outfit she was going to be wearing here, which she's supposed to be dressed as a man because women can't be doing lawyer stuff in this time.
In fact,
So-
she was so manly that a girl is crushing on her.
Yeah, she was so manly.
Wow.
She's not defending herself. She's defending her also 16-year-old friend, who's legal in this era. So yeah, she's defending her friend.
Like Mark.
I'm like staring at you, Explodes.
I thought I saw she wearing like a samurai armor. I swear I thought I saw that.
Nope.
There was something. Still.
Also, George, no need to apologize. I know what you're about to say after we're done with our statement, but you don't need to.
I
It
was gonna
happens.
say, hold on. I was gonna say, did I fall asleep or my phone died? Because
You fell asleep. You fell asleep, brother.
okay, because I found out my phone was dead. I found out my phone was dead also.
The
So
prophecy has been fulfilled.
yeah, I think my phone just knocked out. We all both like knocked out like that.
So, by the way, for context here, because we're using this outfit on that clearly does not look like a man.
Yes, it does not look like a man. It looks like
Everybody's dialogue is there, assuming that you're wearing the default costume. So, the running
This
joke.
is what she thinks she looks like in everyone else's eyes because she can't believe everyone else is so blind. She's like, I'm literally wearing something that's obvious that I'm a woman. Can't you tell by my ascot?
In reality, she's using a genjutsu to give a hallucination.
Oh,
See?
agreed that it's
Genjutsu!
the Superman glasses, and then Ben said like it's a genjutsu glasses.
Genjutsu goggles activate!
Alright, we're almost done with this part
It's
anyway.
either that. No,
Alright.
she's wearing the ascot of invisibility. It's like a cloak invisibility, but an ascot. It makes you invisible to your true Drip.
Appearance.
Sure, let's go with that.
Anyways, this is Susato now playing Ryotaro. She was stabbed multiple times? How can you be sure of that?
Do you want me to play as him again?
Might as well. We're almost done anyway.
Okay.
I know that,
Very
George.
simple. Very simple. From the blood of the blade.
Mr. Turtle likes water.
The blood? Yes, the man does in fact have a tutel on his head.
Like Mr. Turtle.
Good night, I died of turtle soup.
When I enter the hunt, I saw the defendant holding the blade, raising up in the air.
I just voiced Marin. That's what I've been doing all
Marin?
From Dragon Ball GT.
No. Shut up. You know I'm not talking about that.
Wait,
Are you sure they have the same
actual
personality?
Marin?
One is clearly...
What did Marin do to Turtle?
Marin is the ungrateful daughter who doesn't respect her own father.
No, I'm talking about
And
Marin, the Krillin's first girlfriend. That Marin.
Oh!
Again, they have the same exact personality.
Well, I mean, everything he said was true except for the daughter bit. But
Oh, he's back! I just realized like the other guy right next to us is back.
Yep, he's here too.
yep,
We're in Japan.
he's back and he's just as annoying.
Gotcha.
Annoyingly hilarious.
It's so annoying.
You know, I'm gonna-
Why?
Hold on.
That you're
I'm gonna do
correct.
this. Hold on. I'm doing this for explode. All right, let's go.
You know, despite the laughs we had today, none of us actually got any points. I just realized.
I mean, like,
No, that's not
Well,
true.
if I remember the footsteps thing for next time, I will happily claim those points. But it's gonna be a week, so I might.
Do not redeem. Do not
The last 2
redeem.
weeks, I did. We some of us did got some points. Some of them got hit points, and that's me.
Well,
Because I
the-
solved the actual mystery of the cases and
Well-
predicted the cases.
all right, let's move on. Let's move on.
So yeah, I already read this one. I already read this.
Yes, that's right. I saw it too. Oh.
And the note that there was, and I noted that there was a blood on the blade already at that point. In other words, the victim had already been stabbed at the last one, at least once. By the time I arrived at the scene.
Someone give
Oh,
George
that's
a
actually
clap.
pretty good, George.
Understood.
I think I made cough out at this point.
Yes, that's right. I saw it too.
I'm glad I stopped coughing. The victim was already holding the defendant's fountain pen in her hand too. Thank God she's dead. All which means I can be sure that the victim did not die
That's such a macabre thing to say, man.
Or her bird.
Is
Her and her bird didn't die instantly.
instantly okay.
Yes, right. Saw it too.
Well, so they gave us the
And the
most
inspector will swim
incompetent
away in the
people.
air with Mr. Turtle.
They gave us the most
you-
incompetent people both on the stand. That's nice.
That's right.
And
Is this
Ouchie, who's got a
saying, like,
glow up.
over and over.
No, the funny thing is, Susato / Ryutaro has noted that, wow, the prosecution, Ouchie, the guy who looks like Pain from the Phoenix Wright case, is like, wow, this guy's gotten better. What the heck?
He's got a swagger to him.
By the way, remember she has
Maybe
my
you're
shotgun
looking-
now because I give it to her at the end of the episode, the end of the case, the
Well,
previous case.
Unfortunately,
We
customs
also
took
need
her
to mention
weapon.
the thumbnail that Mark.
God
We need
damn
to
it!
mention the thumbnail Mark has
Unfortunately,
concocted
it
for
wasn't a source, but
Susato.
they had to take it away.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
the thumbnail. Oh man, I gotta get working on the thumbnail.
Well, we'll want you to George after this, just because we don't want to repeat it on this bit. But as soon as we're done, we need to tell about it because the extra storage
if
space.
you need to be here at the moment, there's Dob, who is Bob's twin brother.
And who's Bob's twin brother?
Dob. D-O-B.
Dob.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same, but he's named Dob.
Like date of birth.
Okay then. Let's just continue.
Dobby like dog.
Okay, for some reason, Ben sounds like what's the little guy's name? Morton?
Dobby.
Morton from Mascar.
Yeah, they actually do sound kind of similar.
Wait for me.
Nana Crusta. Okay, now you sound like Shrek. I mean, not Shrek. Snake.
No, Tony say that is Shrek. Tony say that is Shrek.
Seven.
What happened?
No.
Why are you all blue?
My arsenal of voices never runs low, unlike your shotgun armor. I mean your ammo.
Donkey, I'm going to tell you this once. It's a Halloween costume, Donkey. I'm Shrek. I am Shrek, but tonight I am Stitch.
I can see him dressing up
Shrek,
as
whatever you do, don't have the onion shake. Just don't do it. Don't have the Shrek shake. Don't get the grimace shake,
Now I
Shrek.
gotta add Shrek to the thumbnail also.
We're just gonna add a lot of things to the thumbnail and expect.
We've already got the
understanding.
sports bra and Sasato and now Shrek. What is going on here?
I made it worse to this channel, and I didn't. And I
don't
didn't
forget
regret it.
the Archie getting slapped around by your foghorn leghorn.
No, I do not want to hear that guy
it's
again.
Too late, George. They already came and slapped him around and told him to be good.
Well, I said that bitch is dead.
Give George the credit. He hasn't been here for as long as we have, and he already created a situation for us to laugh at.
Yes. 1 point to Bilbo.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Give George 100 points for making this an entirely well-rounded joke of a day.
100 extra
Most of the
points
jokes
to
happened because he wasn't here, so that's
I'm not
give him
Bilbo,
1,000 points.
And then remove 999,000 points from George because he reminded me of how much he's winning.
I'll have to put it through the
dare
PayPal
you.
commission.
Oh god.
We don't go negative, so it goes back to 0.
Oh, phew. So you take off as many negative points as you want. Those go back to 0. Phew. I knew the metric system was bullshit.
Okay, Ryotaro, go ahead. Go ahead, Ryotaro.
Maybe year in London was too much for him. He sounds like he's forgotten how to speak Japanese.
Where's your manly voice?
The logic of your argument is...
It's a thought, so it doesn't need to be madly. He doesn't need to be mad. She doesn't need to be madly in her head.
You may speak like a man, but you think like a woman.
Well, as I said in my guiding principles, to carry out all testimonies flawlessly.
Oh my goodness, George! Oh wait, you know what? George deserves this.
What?
Good work, darling.
In the time process, this process does not exist. I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, that was a good job.
Perhaps it should have been your guiding principle to protect the victim flawlessly. That's just my personal opinion, of course. As a man, because I'm allowed to have an opinion as a man.
Okay, I
Counsel, you will refrain from speaking the truth to the witness.
It says mocking and you know it. Oh no. I just have so many thoughts as a woman whirling around in my head.
She acts like no. No.
I mean, the first time she was introduced, we did make the joke. We're gonna have the joke that because I'm a woman, I don't have any rights.
She's doing the same thing.
It just zooms in. It just zooms in on her head, and it's her making bread, milk spilling over, and then a big old sexy picture of Naruhado.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
But with the face of
Yeah,
the other guy.
throwing in Iago face.
Oh, you. Oh.
Oh my god! I do not want to imagine that. I was about to imagine it.
Well, gentlemen and ladies, we tried to get out of the gutter, but it looks like we're still just edging over the drain.
Of course.
We will never leave the gutter.
I was
We will not
molded in
stop
it.
until we are
I was
drained.
born in the gutter.
Drained. I was bored by it. Raised by it. Bouldered by it.
Later on, I'm gonna have Jake have to get the part from this one. There's a lot of good shorts we can get from this part.
Just give up the entire episode and say, pick what you like best.
No, he doesn't like that. You're downloading the entire file pisses him off. So I gotta make sure that it's just the snippet.
All right, then stream it with him.
Like, no. Jake is the kind of guy that'll be like, just give me what you want, and he'll make something of it. So I'll do my due diligence. No worries about that.
He's the artist.
Okay, go ahead. Get this part done. Gotta move on.
It's all I can do to stand here, wide-eyed and mute, like a man.
Goodness, my dear. You really must try to calm down.
But how am I supposed to find the consistency in what these two gentlemen are saying? I don't see why either of them would have any reason to lie.
What do you remember, I think, is that the witness may inadvertently lie at times. For various reasons. A misunderstanding, a mistaken observation, a delusion, even.
Ah, a delusion, eyes the turtle.
What's important is that we determine the truth, and there's only one sure way to do that.
Yes. With evidence, of course.
Evidence!
Spoken like a true judicial assistant. During witness testimony, you could use R to pick a piece of evidence to present for consideration. So you need to listen carefully to each statement and compare what's said to the details of the court record. If you find some conflicting information, that may be the inconsistency you're looking for.
Yes, it's all about inconsistencies.
Once you've identified a witness's statement that appears to conflict with a piece of evidence, present the evidence to the witness with X, and the way ahead will present itself to you, I'm sure.
Yes. All right, then. I'll consider the details of all the evidence in the court record against each statement to find an inconsistency.
I hope she doesn't do like how Naruto just like put his hands up and just.
She already did that once.
Yeah, she already did. She held up her hand.
Okay, so I was late for that.
I hope I'm up to the task.
He's doing most of his animations, honestly.
And these Genjutsu goggles.
The Genjutsu goggles.
Don't forget that
You know there
have
are
the witnesses
there
repeat
actually
their
are real
statements many
Genjutsu
times.
goggles
Like.
in Naruto, right?
Everyone has to start at the beginning.
Yeah,
Remember,
it's happening in the
those
manga
fires
right
are
now.
Quite forgivable. Besides, there's no one else to defend the poor girl.
You're right. I need to listen to the testimony again from the start.
Yeah. So our evidence. Are we actually gonna be able to see the pen? Oh, can't even. They won't even let us swivel around. So we got the pen.
Then it's got to.
Okay, we got the newspaper.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It says that it mentions that she was astride the victim and then stabbing her. But the question is, how exactly was she on top of her, stabbing her in the back? Does that mean that she was putting all of her force on her torso and stabbing her in her lower back? Or she somehow pinned her legs down and stabbed her then?
Let's take a look at this. Because we have the article that says continuing about discussion between my father and Soki-san. The debate became quite spirited. The pen that the victim was found grasping onto, which is R and M, and crime scene photograph. Victim's back is clearly visible. We had the post-mortem, which death is believed to be trauma due to victim's lung from the knife. Wait, from a knife blade.
Not a pen blade. And the detective said no doubt the pen was the murder weapon, but it's like, but this is clearly a knife blade. I mean, a pen is dangerous, yes, but not that much mightier than the sword.
I was ordered special surveillance. Just managed to catch a crab while I suddenly heard a cutter roll from behind me. I ran to the beach hut at once where I found the pair in question. That's the young girl's dagger in hand, and she stabbed wildly.
Dagger.
I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she stabbed the victim multiple times. They're calling it blade, though.
Well, I mean, there is a metal part to that pen, but the blade of the pen is not the thing. It's called the tip.
Then the testimony says she was stabbed by the blade once.
Yes, and he's saying multiple. So yeah, they're both saying a blade, and he's saying multiple times, but the evidence only suggests that there was only one.
Single deep stab wound from behind, piercing a lung and resulting in a fatal hemorrhage. Single. Yeah, single stab wound. Okay, that's our thing here. Okay, so it proved that she'd been stabbed multiple times. So we just throw that at it.
Yep.
Ooh,
point to Bilbo.
Oh wow, she sounds really good when she's saying it out loud.
George confirmed liking women sounding like men, or trying to sound like men. Right?
No, she kind of reminds me of like
the actual game sound he prefers, because mine's not cute enough. Jackson.
Okay, first of all, it doesn't matter about that. I really like how you guys saying it, but I'm saying that she kind of reminds me of like a. I don't know where I heard this from, but it sounds like where did I heard that? Because it sounds like no, let's continue. Let's continue. I'm still trying to think about it, but let's continue.
With that accusatory cry that just welled up from deep inside me, I think I finally understand what it means to be a man. Every time Kazuma-sama and Naruto-san have stood here at this bench, I guess that means I'm gonna die.
Awful. We're feeling pain.
The stakes have been very, very high indeed. Like George's body count.
What?
You mean Bob's body count?
You filthy animal.
What?
Keep the change.
What's the meaning of this menacing pose, Council? This is not a JoJo's reference.
It is now.
But you see, it is a JoJo's reference. Oh.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to stop this court
get the
right
heck
now.
out. You're not. This is not Phoenix Wright yet. Go to the other side. Go.
Who are you?
I give my stand. Man in the mirror.
Everyone, quiet down. I
Alright,
want to know
together.
who this Ryutaro really is. She may have fooled us, but I know a woman and always has her armpit free of hair. If she was a real man, that'd be a bush.
What? Where?
Majority of the time, men have like armpit hair. So this is that's like, oh wait a minute.
George, this is nature. This is an actual observation.
Yeah, I have armpit hair. So
Ew.
you wax your hair
This is
off?
important stuff to know, chat. This is important to know. There's a test at the end of this.
Wait a minute. George waxes off his armpit hair?
Yes.
Just the way wifey likes it.
Oh, okay. I'm not judging you all up.
What is the cameraman behind him? What the heck?
Oh.
Wait.
Use those, son. This query is directed at Inspector Okanaka.
Hold on.
Hold on.
At me?
In your statement just now, you said the victim was stabbed multiple times. Eh?
Yes, that's right. As I said, when I entered the hut, the defendant was already standing over at the victim, bloody knife in a hand like a murderous demon.
I'm wondering if he thought that the reason why he had got stabbed multiple times was because of the wine stain on the carpet that makes it look, dark and red. And yet, that cannot be.
Nani?
You're learning.
Get to the point, please, Counsel.
Oh, she has the book.
She holds up her own little book. There we go. It's not the papers on the desk. In the post-mortem report, it clearly states...
Wait, that makes me wonder, how is she gonna have books coming out of her outfit if the outfit is not functional like that?
It's in the hat. It's Hammer Space hat.
Well, I have a clear.
It's in the crevasse.
No,
it's in her bodice.
I have a clear answer for that, but I'll leave you guys to it. Don't worry.
It's under the ascot. The ascot invisibility. It hides her library. She's trailing behind her in her invisible sleeves. That the victim was stabbed one time only.
I was gonna do the cop. I thank God he did it for me.
Table slam. Beautiful. So manly. In other words, Inspector Hosanaga's testimony is bullshit. It's clearly flawed. And Sosake-san... You could have seen Membani in the throes of stabbing the victim. Yes, I did. Why of me? But both of you and the inspector confirmed the same point. That there is already blood on the knife that you saw the defendant holding.
Yes, and...
It's quite simple. We know the murder weapon was used to stab the victim only once. Therefore, there was no way there could have been blood on the knife if that single stabbing hadn't already occurred.
And he's bleeding. Oh, the turtle looks sad. I saw the turtle.
Then what exactly is your contention, Counsel? Are you ever going to tell us?
As a man, yes, Your Excellency. There's only one logical conclusion.
Why does he look like Why did he look like a woman?
Yes, as I do is a woman.
What Sosuke-san in fact saw was not the moment that the defendant stabbed the victim at all. If anything, she was pulling it out to try and save the woman. But the moment the defendant in fact withdrew the blade from the victim's body.
Would it be some weirdo thing that she actually just committed suicide?
I was actually thinking that. That's why I asked, did she stab herself?
I can see that. I can see that she'll do that too, like not give anybody the information about why
arrested.
And it is kind of sus that she said that was going to be her last wish before she left.
More like when she leaves this mortal plane of existence.
Perhaps she's not even dead.
She deserved to fly herself off in the middle of the Japan Sea and then die as they plummet into the waves and never.
That's some tinfoil hat stuff that might be true. Explodes. Like it's a staged murder that is supposed to be solved as a suicide, so that way she becomes a non-person and quietly gets sent back.
A fake suicide?
Yeah. That way they don't have to worry about any type of conflict between the countries.
Except the fact that now Britain now has to say it's like, oh yeah, she's a criminal and we're looking for her, officially.
Anyway, go ahead.
Ben.
But the moment the defendant in fact withdrew the blade from the victim's body. That
Yeah, he sounds like a 90s commercial here.
Hosanaga's ass, what?
What?
What? I agree, George, what?
What?
What in the butt? Yeah, exactly what I heard too.
The beach butt. The beach butt.
Oh my god, no, do not brought up Smash Brothers Peach. Do not.
I just wasn't.
That's not nearly as big as Zelda's.
Which one?
You know which one.
The one with the hitbox.
Hotonaga's himbo.
I know what you're
hitbox.
talking about. I know what you're talking about, Mark. Oh my god.
Hotonaga's himbo hitbox. It keeps on growing, just like Zelda's.
What?
What? That's new.
God.
Instead of going Ben, that's a new one. I'm sorry, George.
You exploded
You're not-
at them with that objection, and then proceeded to pull them apart systematically.
I was wondering.
Well, this takes me back. Yes, I seem to remember your cousin staged a scene much like this in the trial 9 months ago.
Wait, it's been 9 months?
Yep.
Damn, man, time really goes by.
A half-witted child with a half-baked objection attempting to steal the show.
If you really think
No, remember
about
how
it,
long the boat trip takes? The boat trip takes about a month.
If you
So
think
that means
about
7
it,
of those months were actually in Britain.
if you think about it, we probably beat the first game within about 9 months' time too. So
Well, consider the boat trip. How long we were actually in London by that time. We only had really 7 months minimum.
yeah,
You're right, there were certain similarities. Except that so-called half-witted child managed to outwit the prosecution, who only has a head of hair. Half a head of hair.
No, George, here's the thing. Ouchie, no, he does have hair on top of his forehead there. He's growing it back, baby.
Slander! Quite adequately dressed.
That's he wrote
He's throwing it back like Eggman's throwing it
Always
back.
kind of stabbing and withdrawing and multiple wounds. It makes not a jot of difference.
Nani? Why not?
Engage your brain, young man. You manly man. When the accused first plunged the deadly weapon into the victim, that was the fatal blow. And it was at that moment, just as she had withdrawn the blade, ready for the next strike, that the witness saw. The knife was already tainted with blood because the accused had already stabbed the victim. All you had successfully shown was your little display. With your little display, is that the mustached author is prone to moments of extravagance.
Are we defending him again?
Someone get that perverted man out of the courtroom. But I am in agreement with the prosecution. If the defendant
That
is
man knows
seen
how to put the
wielding the
ass
blade
in
at
his
all,
God.
that is sufficient grounds for our actions to be viewed with suspicion.
But if she was withdrawing the blade.
Then we are back to where we started.
Sorry?
Consider this, young yokel manly man. If the student girl is innocent, as you claim, then why would she have pulled the blade from the victim? And why was the demon cold-blooded composure too? And with the demon's cold-blooded composure too, whatever. Prosecution demands an explanation. And it better be good.
Why did Ray pull out the knife? Like, I don't know, man.
Yes, going for the jugular.
Huh? What does father mean by that?
Let the court hear your answer then, counsel.
Truth is, I don't really know.
what would Naruhado do? Just has an echo. Make stuff up. 'Cause, like,
That's what the Beneco believes. Don't believe in the you, believe in the me that believes in the you. Explodes knows what the line is. Believe in the me that believes in you. I
Yeah.
have to come up with a plausible
Gurren
reason
Lagann?
here. Or we don't have a case. See, George knows it. We should watch that. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife blade out of the victim's body was surely so she could
Save her
Guys,
life.
Save her alive.
Just stab her. She had to finish the job.
stab her again. Well, stab this bitch again. According to the post-mortem report, the victim's death was not instant.
By the way, imagine the person we're defending is actually a young Miss Oldbag before she became mortal.
Oh God!
No. I thought she'd be
circle.
She'd be really sweet and caring, but she'd become disillusioned, and then she just would hate every person, man and woman, through the course of this trial.
And she'll
And then
keep saying
she'd get
whoop
all-
and snap. And she'll keep saying whoop and snapper
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single 24 hours.
I'm gonna give you a whooping.
Yep, that's
Young onion snapper.
Don't involve me, you crazy witch. I was about to say the B word. I don't know. I was about to say
Wait,
the B
did
word.
you say
I
you're gonna
was
say the
about-
N word?
No, the B word. I was about to say the B word.
Beautiful.
No, the other one, the insult word.
That's the only B word you should ever call a woman. Bitches love to be called beautiful.
Yeah, I don't say that.
Detective Country would beg to differ.
You immediately just say whippersnapper a bunch of times at me because from what I said.
Whippersnapper is her trigger word that she says. It's like the N word for her. She calls them whippersnappers.
And now we're making Mark laughing so hard to the point that he may pass out.
Okay,
This
guys.
is 5 going on 6.
Well, this is okay.
Honestly, we could end it right here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Let's end this right now. We'll continue the rest of this trial next week. When we come
And
back
I'm gonna
to the
have my-
Great Ace Tourney resolve. Till then, everybody have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.